I'm back after an extensive relapse caused by some chronic health issues that wreaked havoc on my body without warning. It seems my spinal compression doesn't know how to send a text or email. With all the ways technology allows us to communicate, I guess pain has its own direct delivery system that hits without notice. I've named this dilemma Ricardo. Don't ask why, but Ricky Ricardo from the old I Love Lucy show came to mind. You have to keep a sense of humor when facing such physical adversity. Otherwise, misery becomes a tempting option. But choosing misery is draining, and I'd rather endure more physical pain than drown in a sea of despair. Life has a funny way of steering you in the exact opposite direction of where you want to go. Over my 56 years, I've come to understand a few things. God has a plan I'm not always privy to. Sometimes we aim for a path we're simply not ready for. Leveling up in life demands tenacity. We need to understand that when life says no, it just means see you tomorrow. Life has told me no more times than I can count, largely due to a toxic and dangerous mindset I've come to call perception deception. I believe everyone struggles with this unprogressive mental virus, also known as possibility blindness. It skewed my vision for most of my life. The prism I was looking through never produced the future I envisioned for myself, although my hopes, dreams, and ambitions were heavily clouded by controlled substances. Alcohol, with its consistent and reliable effects, was my substance of choice. I had lofty aspirations, but the way I was living made me unprepared for them. I had to take stock of why I felt so broken, emotionally busted, and realize that I was my own victim. The only opportunities life presented to me were shaped by the side of the balance beam I was feeding, the side stacked with crack and PCP. After a few drinks and a few hits, I made sure to stay loaded, caring less about any forward-thinking goals that could have put my life back on track. My primary focus was making sure I didn't run out of what I considered my God, drugs and booze. That was all that mattered, and anything less had no value. This mindset drove me deeper into the insanity of desperation. I thought I'd eventually hit the end of my dope fiend life, but life isn't mine alone. My life is connected to everyone else's, and God always shows me that. For that, I am eternally grateful. My life is for God to direct, often leading me into dark places where perhaps my story might help someone else stuck in the same sorry situation I was in. Through the rooms of Cocaine Anonymous and the fellowship I found there, I learned how to reclaim my life, transforming it from a sorry state into something valuable. The support, understanding, and shared experiences within those rooms have been crucial in my recovery and self-discovery. They've taught me that no matter how many times life tells me no, I have the strength and resilience to keep moving forward. Thanks to this fellowship, I've learned to embrace my flaws, confront my past, and build a future grounded in self-love and purpose. The journey hasn't been easy, but it's been worth every step. Now I understand that every no from life isn't rejection, but redirection towards something greater. The most important lesson I've learned is that my life has value, not just for myself, but for others as well. By sharing my story and helping others who struggle, I can turn my past pain into a source of strength and hope. For that, I am eternally grateful.